Yo, what's good, everybody? Sorry, I've had some, I've had a little bit of slight issues here, um, to start the stream. Not great, but we're gonna have a couple days of sumo going. Yo, Vork was good. This is the real sumo. This is really what the opening theme is. Amazing stuff. I believe you sent me that song before because it sounds very familiar, and that's bothersome a little. I don't like hoes. I'm happily married. Thank you. Clearly green hose? Sure. I would have to leave starfish for a green woman. Astrobot, the game? Kirk was that guy. One of the greatest gaming experiences of my life. Unfortunately, I've never gotten a chance to play it. I've always wanted to, but I'm pretty sure it's only a PlayStation game, which fucking sucks because it always sounded really good. Like, it sounded like something I would love. Xbox users got Starfield instead. Yeah, wow. What a joy. If I would have known that, like, were you guys the ones that told me that you think Xbox is going to go out of business or something? Actually, no. I would have changed nothing. I would have changed nothing, realistically. The only reason I started even playing the Xbox is because I got it for free. Bro, this shit is driving me fucking crazy. Why is this not working? Halo's coming to PS5 for real? Halo is good. Like, sort of. Brunson! What's up, buddy? There's gonna be a publisher and Game Pass merchant? Yeah. Sucks. ODST Masterpiece? Yeah, Halo, like, the old Halo games were good. Like, the original ones were very solid. Okay, this is just not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to fix this now.
Hey, listen.
And what other merchant? An ANUS merchant. I listed 3 merchants. ODST and Reach, honestly, better than the Chief games. I kind of forget what... I've tried some of them and not tried others of the Halo games after 2. So I don't remember which ones I've played.
First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
Damn! ODST and Reach, honestly, better. I've probably played both of them at some point, but I don't really like. I probably tried both of them, but did I play either one of them like realistically for like a decent period of time? Probably only one, but I don't remember which one. Where the final battle is unwinnable and everyone in the squad dies. That doesn't sound familiar. That doesn't sound very familiar, but also it depends on like what year it came out, because I think I had the first 3 Halo games, right? There was Halo 1, 2, and 3. I think I had all of them on Xbox, like in high school or maybe a little after high school, depending on when it came out. Reach was 2010. Reach sounds really familiar. I feel like I played that one. But I probably didn't play it super hard because at that point in time, I was kind of like, okay, I'm over shooters. Like, I actually really don't love shooters. Because for a while, I would mostly only play shooters because that's what everybody played. And I was just like, oh, this is cool, whatever. But I just like sort of got bored of them, you know? Yo, Hash was good. Have you watched Heated Rivalry? No. What is that? I've never even heard of that. Oh, I just realized I'm in the wrong category. Is it really about PJ and Spreewell? What is it on? What channel is it on? I would definitely watch that. Oh, it's on HBO Max? Okay, I'm gonna watch that for sure. For sure. How many is it just like one movie? Is it just like one like an hour and a half documentary or something? Or is it like multiple episodes? I can't really imagine there's that much content for that. You're wheezing? Wait, are you lying? Oh, it's about gay hockey players? Oh, I have heard of that. Okay, I have heard of that. Hockey show where two guys on rival teams want to fuck. Oh yeah. I have heard that. I heard it was good. Dude, you got me hyped. I was super hyped. I wanted to see PJ Carlissimo versus Spreewell. You're such a fuck. That sounded actually awesome. Group watch along? I mean, I heard it was good. I heard good things about it, but I don't know if that's true. When it comes to new shows, usually, well, I guess it depends on the situation. But I feel like I need multiple seasons for me to watch a show sometimes. Like, I don't want to start a fucking series and like watch the first season and then the second season never comes out, or the second season takes like 5 years and I don't even remember what happened on the first season yet. Like that happened with Invincible, which it took like years and years for Invincible. So you don't like Stranger Things? No, I hated Stranger Things. I also didn't think Stranger Things was that good. Like I remember watching the first season and being like, it's good, it's fine, but just read Invincible. I read Invincible like 15 years ago or 10 years ago or something. So when the show was coming out, I was super hyped. 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, like that first season, that's how I felt. It was like it was good. Like it wasn't bad. It just wasn't that great. Like I didn't really understand why people were hyping it. I felt that way about True Detective too. I know that's a hot take. I felt like True Detective kind of mid. Like it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as. It just wasn't that great. Um. Also, a show I actually hated, like actively despised, that everybody loved was um. It was propped up by McConaughey being awesome in it. Yeah, yeah. Like the acting was good. I just didn't think the story was that fucking interesting. Another one that was like that I think was actually like terrible. Yeah, Woody Harrelson's a great actor too. Um, what's that show called? I have the book actually. Somebody gave me the book. Oh, Mindhunter. Mindhunter was so fucking stupid. How dare you? Same with you. Once, how dare you're not like nostalgia marketing? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hickey Swamp People. Oh yeah, you told me about that. You told me about that. I have to see if I can get if I can acquire that. Oh wow. The show where they internet serial killers. Nah, that was dope. Interview. You mean interview serial killers? That show sucked. I'm sorry to tell you, that show fucking sucked. That show was actually awful. That show was so boring. Like it was like I don't know, if you're going to have a show about interviewing serial killers, actually interview serial killers. Don't give me like your fucking hopped up bullshit version of it. Like, I don't know. Like it felt like that show was just stroking its own fucking ego. And like the main character sucks. Playing STS means you can't call anything boring. That's not true. STS is so insanely complicated and complex. You guys just don't know. I'm telling you, Mindhunter was like it wanted to be. So is the human mind? No, nah. There's better shows about the human mind. I'm sorry. Like Mindhunter wanted to be really smart. You know what I mean? Like Mindhunter wanted to be. It was like the rich guy that like fucking takes a shit and sniffs it and like Jeff Bezos is like ah, I love that scent. That's what that show was. If I can understand it's not complicated, you might think you can. Hash, you're smart. You're not as dumb as you like to pretend. Hard to interview people who got the death penalty. That's fair. That's fair. It's not even Fincher's best serial killer work though. I just it was just it was real blowhard shit. Like that's the only way I could really describe Mindhunter. Because it was just like it felt like it felt like it wanted to be fucking brilliant. And like they just missed the mark. And yeah. You want to see a show where a serial killer watched The Jinx on HBO? What's that? And also, I don't know if I want to see that, to be honest. But I'm just saying, like, Mindhunter was like, it was just, I don't know. I can't really explain how I feel about Mindhunter. It was just like, it's just like, I don't know. Wait, I'm interested. No. I'm very interested in this. That's actually wild. It's so good. I mean, you kind of sold me on that. I love shit like that. Well, I mean, like, I don't love that there's a person like that. You know what I mean? No, we didn't do Sumo yet. I just got here. He went to piss and was mumbling shit on a hot mic. I'm reading about it right now. I don't want to read too much into it. If you tell me that it's good, I'm gonna get it. Let me write it down. Yo, Shakanaka, my guy. How are you doing, buddy? What's good, bro? How's life? What's it called? The Jinx. I might have to add that to throw it on the Hickflix. I don't know if you want to watch with her though. I think maybe I could get away with watching that one on my own. You know what I watched yesterday? The Phantom Menace. How are you? I'm good, man. How are you? Teen Mom? No, never. Pirates? No. Worse. Somehow worse acting. The Phantom Menace. Did he? Is he okay? I feel like he should not be running around with that thing in his mouth. No, you're getting in trouble. You're the one chasing him. I just bought my friends' kids some of those Disney Doorables. What's that? Is it like a doorstop? Friends, it's okay. Go ahead. Have fun, buddy. I just don't want you to hurt yourself. But yeah, so what happened was I wanted to watch Attack of the Clones, and then I was like, you know what? Before I watch Attack of the Clones, let me go back and watch Phantom Menace. So bad. They're like half the size of your thumb. Oh, that's kind of cool. I feel like you always buy your friends' kids things. It's really nice. But yeah, so I watched Phantom Menace yesterday. And I gotta say, people used to say that Phantom Menace was terrible, and I would be like, I don't really understand why everybody says it's terrible. And then I watched it and I was like, I kind of get it. Like, I understand why people hate, oh, that's fucked up. Someone's got to be nice to them. Well, it's nice to you, dude. It's very enjoyable, but not good. That's a good way to put it. The only problem is Darth Maul getting cut in half. Obviously, like, that's the worst part of it, because although it was badass and it was awesome, Darth Maul was just so fucking cool. Shame that he died. How far did you get into Clone Wars so far? I'm like 6-7 episodes in. I wish they kept Maul. Am I misremembering? You guys could, without spoiling anything, just in case I didn't watch it. I wonder if they have any others from his race. Okay, because I was pretty sure Darth Maul showed up again in another movie, didn't he? Or am I fucking crazy? Or like a show or something? I feel like I saw Darth Maul in something else. Yo, Dirty Donkey Fetus was good. Zabrak, I'm not sure. Watch and find out. His brother is in Clone Wars. Okay. There is a whole planet. Am I just crazy in thinking that the final trilogy, what do you even call the last 3 movies? What do you call them? Everybody always calls it the original trilogy, the prequel. I don't know what the fuck you call the shitty ones. Okay, that's fair. He isn't in those though. And was he in Rogue One? I'm trying to think of like, what did I see? Which movies did I see? Or maybe I just saw him on it's possible that I saw he was not in Rogue One. I didn't think so. The money grabs? Fair. Oh, he's in Solo. Okay, so either I saw Solo, which I don't really remember if I watched it, to be honest. No, you didn't miss Sumo yet. I'm just bullshitting about Star Wars. I didn't. I either saw Solo or I saw an ad for Solo, and I saw him in it, like a trailer or whatever. Okay. I just wanted to clarify that because like I was watching yesterday and I was like, I feel like I'm going crazy because I can't figure out what else he was in, but I was pretty sure he was in something. Only good parts of the Battle of Naboo and the pod racing. No, well, I mean, I guess the Battle of Naboo, you're including the Darth Maul fight, right? Because I feel like the Darth Maul fight is like the best fight in Star Wars, at least from what I can remember. Like, I watched. Okay, so I'm doing this in the most ridiculous order, but it doesn't really matter because I've seen them all. I watched A New Hope a couple, like sometime last week. I also watched Empire Strikes Back. But actually, before I watched New Hope, I watched The Last Jedi. I'm watching everything in weird order because I'm just like, I just like want to. Oh, Obi-Wan versus Anakin. That's fair. Actually, that's completely fair. I totally forgot about that. Obi-Wan versus Anakin. That is probably the best fight. But like the Darth Maul fight is up there. But I watched Empire the other day, and yes, it's iconic for sure. The fight between Luke and Darth Vader, but like those fights are not well choreographed. Let's just put it up there. Let's just put it that way. That's a hell of an audio in autocorrect. True. I like the part where Anakin bodies kids for 20 minutes. That does last a really long time. Duel of the Fates? What's that? Is that another movie that needs to be added to Hickflix? Oh, the song. Okay. Anakin or Chris? Honestly, Anakin. Honestly, Anakin. At least at some point in time, Anakin seemed like a decent guy. Benoit, I don't know. Quality versus quantity, really? True, true. Have you seen the Secret Mandalorian appearance set to Duel of the Fates? I do not think I have. I did finish The Mandalorian, which was wonderful. Honestly, really good. Like even though that last season was kind of shitty, um oh, this is dope. Spoilers for Mandalorian season 2. Yeah, this is dope with the song. Watch more Skeleton Crew? Yeah, I want to watch that. I'm going to watch all of it, but apparently I'm going to watch it out of order. I'm going to watch everything completely out of order. Like literally halfway through The Last Jedi, then I watched New Hope, then I watched Empire Strikes Back, now I watched Phantom Menace. I'm just doing it in the weirdest order. It's because I just keep thinking like I keep thinking of certain scenes and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to go watch that movie and watch back to it." I mostly watched Phantom Menace cuz I was like, I want to see the Darth Maul fight, and then I watched the whole thing. The Samurai Jack style Clone Wars. I'm assuming that's not the one I'm watching. If so, no. Like I said, I wasn't really that into. I was really never that into Star Wars like that. So I just like I could let Star Wars go for a while and not watch it. It's 2D animated. Add it to the list. Is really that good too? It's worth it. Let me write that down. I gotta buy a new hard drive, which is crazy. I have like 8 terabytes of shit at this point. I know how to fight. I know Jesus of T saw this shit. Jesus of T, I have a lot of questions for him, but that's for a different time. About his Raspberry Pi adventures. Also, does a question I guess I could ask right now from Jesus of T. Oh boy, questions. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up bugging you about the Raspberry Pi shit. You got the setup working just now? Oh, for real? I'm probably gonna end up bugging you about it a little bit. Probably next month or something. Maybe. I'm assuming that's when I would get around to it. But I don't know. I don't know, because I'm thinking about buying another fucking hard drive now. We're yeah. I'm trying not to waste money for at least like a couple of months. We're trying to be smart about our money for like, you know, whatever, January, February. But then no spend January. Yeah, we haven't really spent any. I mean, we spent money, but not a lot. Then don't buy those $90 games. True, so true. Who's hyped for sumo? Sorry, that was a long conversation, but it was a good one. No fucking way the Dodgers just signed Kyle Tucker. There's no shot, right? Oh my fucking god, bro. Stop watching baseball? Bro, the Dodgers literally just signed Kyle Tucker. I wasn't watching baseball. I got the alert from Discord, from the Yankees Discord. Bro, that's insane. Makes me feel like Magic didn't find the cure. The Dodgers own the game. You just bought their greed sickens me. Just bought Dodgers tickets too. Isaiah was right about Magic. Isaiah's not right about anything. The Dodgers own the game. I'm actually so sad right now. I didn't think the Yankees were going to get him or anything. Dodger blue? Oh, please. Now everyone glazes these shit bags. That was in the 2000s. And they never won shit back then. But I agree with you. I hope Tucker's injury history continues. Is insane. I didn't think the Yankees 98, 99, 2000. I guess they got like Roger Clemens and shit back then. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, like yeah. I actually thought the Mets were going to end up with Tucker, which I do think is kind of the funniest result if that happened, because Soto and Tucker in the outfield for like 10 years, they'd never win. I'm sorry. Like that bad a defense, it's just going to be fucked. He gets paid whether he plays or not. See Rendon, Anthony, fair. Bro, this is actually so crazy. I can't believe the Dodgers actually got Kyle Tucker. I didn't even know they were in the running for him. All you heard about was the Mets and the Blue Jays. ESPN told me this is good for the sport. Yeah, it's very good for the sport. It's very fun. Okay, who's hyped for SUMO? That's the only reason I even looked at Discord. Tucker to the Dodgers. Mad late, bro. Just tell me I'm in last place. Do I even need to watch? I already know. Can the goddamn league do something about this? Yeah, you know what's going to happen? No, don't spoil it. You know what's going to happen? They're going to have a lockout next year. The league is going to be locked out. That's what's going to happen. We might actually lose the whole season because of the Dodgers, which is crazy. Dude, I just don't understand where do they even play Kyle Tucker? Spain? Yeah, this is not great, Hash. It's terrible. Every team gets to pick one Dodger in a Dodger draft. They'd probably still have the best team in the league. The outfield, methinks. Where are they going to play Teoscar? Gotta be right field. Yeah, I guess right field. Teoscar's probably playing left. But they have other outfielders, don't they? Like, who'd they win? I guess Shohei never plays a position again. He just DHs. But then, like, Belly in center. Honestly, first of all, I'm horrified that the Yankees are doing nothing. Right? The Yankees are doing absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, they had Pajes in center. Oh, they had Conforto in left this year. So, yeah, I guess they did have space for an outfielder. Just pay Conforto to stay on the bench. He hasn't played a position in like 4 years, bro. It's been like 2 years, but all right. But Belly, I do not want Belly back for the money that Belly wants. It's been 4 years? Is that true? Holy shit, it really has been 4 years. Wow. Wow. That was the last time he was in the outfield? That's crazy. I don't know why I thought it was only 2 years. That's interesting. Anyway, um this isn't great. Anyway, here's the leaderboard for Sumo. We got Winter Soldier at the top, 31 points. Tied for second, me and Jesus of T at 27. Jack with 26, Juanito with 25. Down Lemur with 22, Demon Eyes Shark, and Girl Lemur tied with 19. Then we got Brunson's Mama, Hat Boy, and Fetus, Dirty Fetus Donkey, Dirty Donkey Fetus, excuse me, with 18. And in sole possession of last place, Zandavos. Let's watch day 4. Can you guys hear it? Oh, that's loud. Day 4 Sumo on Hickflex. Imagine. Look at Ionishki. Ryuden and Oshomi. Ryuden has been very disappointed. I saw you added him. I see that. Yeah, Ryuden is he's having a rough time. Oh? Oh. Oshomi, imagine he wins somehow. Ryuden looks like he's in the most pain ever, bro. Look at his face. Look at that face. The guy falls for it and you still get bodied. I literally cannot believe that just happened. I can't believe that Oshomi just won this. That was a honestly, that was pretty sick. That was very impressive. I agree. Oshomi could not quite get himself up into the ring. Is he drunk? Just concussed. No big deal. Oshomi looks so much better than he did all of November, where he just lost and lost and lost. Yeah, he does. I'm impressed and also upset that I don't have him. This is probably going to be the most impressive thing we watch in the entire tournament. I don't know if anybody's going to have a more impressive win, to be honest. The only person that might figure out how to have a more impressive win is Aura. He's the only person that maybe can make that shit happen. Asa Koryu versus Hatsuyama. Hatsuyama, the new call-up who's been extremely disappointing. They've apparently never faced off before. And just Hatsuyama's going, he's getting demoted as soon as possible. ASAP. Giving Purple Starfish hope for all short people. How tall is he actually? Like, Shishi 3-0. Insane. Asanoyama, their first ever matchup. $5'9", 279. Oh, Shishi goes down. First time in the tournament. First time losing thus far. But great run from Shishi so far. Asa Hakoryu versus Mita Kayumi. Listen, Mita, my guy. This guy's he's on the up and up. He's on the come up right here. And Mita, you gotta stay in Makauchi. Okay. Okay, that's Asa Hakoryu's first loss. Mita Kayumi kinda doing his thing. $60 million AAV. How many years is it? It's only 4 years? I actually don't like that. I don't love that for him. Opt out after 2. I guess 240 is a really nice number for 4 years, I guess. But isn't he 29-ish? He doesn't need long term. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 60 million per is pretty insane. Good point. 60 million AAV. I mean, that's fucking crazy. I don't know. Okay, I have Toby Zaro here. I need him to pull out the win here. It's a good point. It is 240 million, so he really doesn't need the long term. Come on, Toby. Don't be washed, pal. You can do this. Midori Fuji is 0-3. Make him 0-4. Make him fully defeated still. You're from Queens? He's the fake Queens guy. He's probably from Staten Island. Damn, that was a nice move, though. I'm not going to lie. That was a nice move. I love Midori Fuji, but in terms of fantasy, I need wins from Toby Zaro. Like, this 1-3 shit is not working out. Gangsta. Stop. You're aging yourself, bro. Tomokazi versus our boy Abi. Abi's 3-0. He's gotta crush this. Fuji. He pulled out the win. Midori Fuji from Queens pulled it out. Woo! Abi's that fucking guy, bro. He is that motherfucker. He just tossed him to the side like he don't fucking matter, bro. Look at this. Get down there, bro. Smoking weed and listening to A Millie. This guy made an Abi. This guy made an Abi command. He has too much power here, folks. He has way too much power. This man secretly made an Abi command. Onasato and Hoshoryu waking up in a cold sweat, hearing a low voice grumble, "My name is Abi." That's so funny. Oh, man. You hold on. I have a real question for you. Do you really think Purple Starfish has ever smoked weed? Because I can tell you the answer isn't what you were expecting. He has too much power. Yo, Garcia, baby! You really wish you could post the clip of you saying Kyle Tucker, motherfucker? Because, man, well, I got some news for you. I could pull it up right now. What do you meaning? It's really, unfortunately, Kyle Tucker is going to the Dodgers, and it's so sad. It's so fucking. You guys couldn't even hear that. I didn't have the fucking audio on. Garcia, what's good, bro? How you been, bro? He ain't about that life, no way. Oh, let's go, Kyle Tucker, motherfucker! He ain't about that life, no way. Oh, let's go, Kyle Tucker, motherfucker! He ain't about that life, no way. Oh, let's go, Kyle Tucker, motherfucker! Kyle Tucker, motherfucker. I did go to Catholic school. I'm going to start watching the Mexican Baseball League at this point. At least we have the WBC. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. Two means I was right when I was talking shit. True. Maybe the U.S. can at least win that, and we can feel good about winning potentially something. But oh yeah, the Women's Baseball League is starting. That's true. But unfortunately, for us, the Dodgers are going to win the World Series again, even though they almost lost to the Blue Jays. Bro, Tomokaze's got to be so embarrassed. WMLB over MLB? Probably true. We'll have to see. Chio Shoma versus Toki Hayate. Chio's 2-1 right now. He's doing his thing. People gonna forget they got. Oh, that's right. I forgot they got Edwin Diaz. I completely forgot about that. Bro. Shio looked like he had no shot in that fucking match right there. He also looks like he slammed his head on the ground. Oh, he pulled his hair?
Hey, listen.
Yo, Lemur was good. What I miss? Not much. We only watched like a few matches. Yeah, you missed 8 minutes. Oh, you did miss a really good one, but we can go back to it. You did miss a sick match, actually. I completely forgot. Here. Ryoden versus Oshiumi. You also missed the best new command ever. True. This is the one that you missed. Thank you for rewinding. No problem. This is nuts. Well worth watching. How fucking insane is that? How insane is that? He was about to lose. That roll was sick. Yeah, dude, that was fucking nuts. That was absolutely insane. Nishiki Fuji versus Jeremy Lin was backed up to the line, still through him. Yeah, Ryoden is getting demoted. And that's kind of sad for him, but also, the surprise winner. You ain't wrong, buddy. Wow. I'm not going to lie, that's a big upset. Nishiki Fuji has been killing it recently. Getting promoted to Yoko, Abi. Shodai versus Gonoyama. I think I have Gono, right? I do. I do. Ugh. Bro, why did Shodai have to show up when my guy in fantasy is going against him? Like, why is he gotta be like that? Need to fire these bum asses on my team? Same. I want to fire them all. Because chaos. If Roga can't beat Kim Bozan, I'm going to lose it. I'm retiring. I'm canceling stream. We're not watching Sumo ever again. Okay? Because Roga has to beat this man. Like, there's no fucking way. Okay. What's Roga's record right now? It was 1-2. That's what I'm saying. It's like destined, but also like Kimbo-zan, you should just never lose to, I feel like. Kimbo-zan, I don't understand how he's still in Makuuchi. I don't understand. I really just don't get it. I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful, but like my man is constantly just losing. Looks like his knee gave out. Yeah, we should watch it again. Because it did look like that. But we should watch it again because... Oh. It did look like his knee gave out. Hirada Umi and Oshoma. Here we are. You reach, I teach. Goat Shoma. Come on. Let's see some fights. Oshoma's actually killing it. He's actually killing it, and he's the reason that Winter Soldier is still on the top, still at the top. It's disgusting, frankly. This guy, the thing is, like, in fantasy, unfortunately we're all getting cheated because Winter Soldier saw all of this weeks ago, and now we're all watching it, so he knew it was going to happen. I didn't make that command yet. Fujinokawa versus Onokatsu. That was very insulting from the commentator. Very insulting. He's like, my fandom doesn't take. Girl. Oh, Fuj! He tried it again. Dude, Fujinakawa is just so fun to watch. What a beast. What a beast. Did he lift him? I believe he did. He's a beast. He is absolutely a fucking beast. He like sort of lifted him. He lifted like half of his body, but still impressive. Oh, I agree with that. I think of the small guys, Fuji is definitely the most talented for sure. He knows, the thing I really like about Fuji is that, like, he knows what his limitations are. He understands that he's smaller than everybody else, and he's just willing to just utilize that to his benefit. So he's just going to sit there and just never stop moving and just always be faster and always be pulling and pushing and everything. Yeah, Asakoryu is good too, for sure. Daisho versus Tommy Washi, our boy Tommy. I can be like him. Please don't gain 200 fucking pounds. Asakoryu, Midori Fuji, Fujinokawa, Hirodumi are all beasts for their size. Yeah. I'm a beast for my size. True. True. But gaining like 180 fucking pounds or whatever is probably problematic. Tamawashi! Wow! That was fast. Birth weight twins. I'm filing for divorce. Thomas Washi pulling out the win. Insane. Shura Naomi versus Atami Fuji. We got the other Thomas in the building. Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that one. That's why we call him Thomas. If Thomas Fuji loses this, I'm going to be very upset. He had him dominated. This is a battle, bro. This is a wild battle. Let's go! Tommy Fuji pulls out a big win. That was a fucking battle and a half, though. What country is that name from? I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. Taka no show versus Wakataka Kage. Oh, it is Mongolia? I was thinking that, but didn't want to say it for fear of being called racist when it turns out that it wasn't Mongolian. So I just opted to go with none. None of the above. You're racist for not knowing it's Mongolian. Fair. That's fair. That's valid. Taka no show versus Wakataka Kage. Mongolia is on the no visa list, by the way. I mean, Taka no show showed up for this one. He wasn't a no show for this one. But he still just can't beat him, you know. Taka no shows so ass. Yeah. He cooked in September and they over promoted the shit out of him. Yeah, they did. Dude, they're moving up the card quite quick. I'm assuming that means... Did I miss a match? No, right? Like, Hakano Fuji... I'm assuming Hakano Fuji is facing Ainishiki, Kodo, Ono, or Hosh. And so is Ora, who continues his streak of terrible matchups. And then Ichi Yamamoto. Waka with the footwork? He did. He did. Now we get the other Waka versus Kirishima. Wakamoto Haru has also had a very rough schedule. Damn, this is a battle too. There's been some good matchups in this on this day. I feel like nobody has an advantage. Well done. They deserve the claps for that. They deserve the ovation for that, man. Last few Bashos have been brutal for the Komusubi. Hiroshima stays undefeated, but honestly, insane battle. Like, Waka fought his ass off there. Like, he did really well. Hakuno Fuji versus Takayasu. This should be fun. This feels like This feels like Taka's gonna slap the shit out of him and be like, "Hey, young buck, welcome to the big leagues," like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Not one slap thrown from Takayasu yet. He did beat him, but no slaps. I'm surprised. I was expecting a lot. He changed up his strategy there a little bit. But Takayasu, this is the second time he's done that armbar bullshit. There's an insane slap fight in day 5. I forget with who. I can't wait. Not a slap thrown, but body thrown. So true. So true. He's done that arm throw in the past 2 days in a row. Koto versus Ichi Yamamoto, and I'm going to be honest, this doesn't look great for Ichi, who's coming into this 0-3 and now has to face Koto Sakura. Oh my god, they didn't even get his face on camera, bro. They didn't even get him doing his thing, bro. What is this about? Ichi also has had a rough schedule. He had to face Ayanishiki the last day. He's gripping Koto's Mawashi, but like, how can you move Koto? He's literally a fucking brick wall. Greenest matchup, true. Wait, they're gonna go to the refs are not gonna look this over? Wow. Ichi Yamamoto with the huge win. That was close. He stepped out? Yeah, he did. But that was very close. I thought they were gonna be like, whatever, body can't move or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck they call it. Run Ichi run, beat the traffic. I thought they were gonna be like he couldn't do anything or whatever. He's like, I don't want to be here for this interview, bro. Please let me go to my car. Please let me beat the traffic, bud. He's so mad that he has to speak. He wants to get out the door. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was a hell of a win for him. That's a good one. Ayanishiki versus Oho. Can I ask a question? Does everybody have Ayanishiki? 7 people have Ayanishiki. Oh, Hatboy would not have Ayanishiki. I know that for a fact. Wow. Only half the teams in the league. Oh, Vork doesn't count. Home to his Wakataka Kage merch collection? Yes, exactly. So 7 out of the 12 teams have Ayanishiki. I'm surprised there's some people without him. I respect it. Oho versus Ayanishiki should be very solid. The only one who doesn't have him and should know better is Purple Starfish. Yeah. Bro. Bro. Blood Magic Oho, that was crazy. I literally did not expect this. He almost dropped him right there. He almost drops him right there. Ainishki not falling on that second throw, on that second like push was so impressive, but he just couldn't keep it up. Hell of a win from Oho. Huge win from Oho. Oho with colors like 1980s Ric Flair. No. No. He's barely got a scratch, bro. Damn, Ainishki already has a loss on his record. Now Oho wants to fucking win. Well, I mean, does he? He's 1-3. He's still been losing, you know? Just you wait, he'll bleed more. Bro, he honestly, like, with all due respect to Ainishki, he absolutely dominated him that entire matchup. What an answer. What an answer. He was undefeated, so I wanted to be the first to beat him. What a fucking answer. Fantastic. Because of Shin Godzilla? Hoshoryu versus Aura. That was kind of crazy. That was very crazy. Hoshoryu also lost in his last matchup. Let's not forget that. He got beaten by Yoshino Fuji. Why are they sending him through the... Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. That was mean. That was mean. I needed that for fantasy, but I didn't need that for my Aura fandom. Like that was rough. I don't know why they're sending Aura through the fucking gauntlet, but they really have. It would be sick if he didn't lose any more from here on out, but he is 0-4 now because he's had to face like the toughest guys. All my guys versus each other today. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because it's just like you get auto wins, so you kind of, you're like bound in that situation. You're bound to move up a little. Okay. Listen to me. I do not believe I have Yoshino Fuji. Oh, I do. I was gonna say I didn't think I had him in fantasy. Either way, I am super rooting hard for this. Imagine he Kimbo Shi's Onosato. Because that would be awesome. That would be so fucking sick if he manages to pull out a win against both Hosh and Onosato. It would be so impressive. And he did beat him in the last tournament. Do I think it's going to happen? Honestly, no, I don't. But it's going to be really, really interesting if he does. Oh, no way! No fucking way! He did it back to back! Onosato looked absolutely stunned. Look at that stack. Look at that fat fucking stack. This dude is so excited. He's got no emotion. First man to do that in 6 years. Dude, I really think, or at least I hope, that Ayanishiki ends up as a Yoko, and then I hope that Yoshino Fuji is right, is coming right from behind and gonna do the same thing. Like, I really like Yoshino Fuji. He's such like a beast, like a secret fucking beast. Insane. In fucking sane. He's so calm about it, and he is shocked. Onosato is shocked. Bro, that's so fucking rude. Dude, that was insane. He does make the funniest faces. Throwing Onosato is wild. It really is, dude. Absolutely insane. The humble hero that we all needed. I'm just happy to be here today. He did get manhandled. Only 3 people undefeated now? Okay. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Wait, before we take a look at the leaderboard, let me cover it momentarily, sort of, while I sort it, because God knows I don't know how to sort this properly. Look who's at the top, motherfuckers. It's me. It's motherfucking me with 38 points. This is probably going to be the only time that I'm at the top of the leaderboards. So go fuck yourselves. Juanito Linsanity run, he really is. He really is. I probably will not last at the top of the leaderboards, but I'm going to enjoy this for what it is. Day 4 of the boss show, and I am at the top. Hatboy beat me. I mean, it's not over. It's still the beginning. Tied for second with 37, Winter Soldier and Jesus of T. Juanito is about to win it all, to be honest, with 36 points. I'm the only person in the top 5 without Yoshi. That's so impressive that you're there without Yoshi. What a surprise. I'm last again. You're not last. You're not last. I'm doing so bad. Listen, it's early on. It's still early. We got Jack with 35 in 5th place. Then a little bit of a drop off to 29 for Down Lemur. Dirty Donkey Fetus, 28 points. He's starting to move up. The standard is insane. 26 for Hatboy. 25 for Girl Lemur and Brunson's mama. 24 for Demon Eye Shark and 23 for Zandavos. Listen, it isn't over. It's only the beginning, so don't worry. Over 2 days, I've improved by 1 point differential between me and first. A lot of sumo left. There is a ton left. Jack won the first fantasy sumo thing that we did, and he wasn't even in the running when the last day started. So, in the words of Ludacris Bridges, I'm coming for that number 1 spot. Yeah, we have more than 2/3 left. We have like 70% of the tournament to go. So I at least wanted to beat Hat Boy. I mean, you literally have 11 days left. You'll probably beat Hat Boy. We all know Abby's going 15-0. True. I love how I had 10 day one and 14 the next 3 days combined. I mean, it could all change. It could all change. I'm curious, what is Demon Ice's team? He's got Hosh, he's got Ionishki, he's got Oho. Oho picked up a big win. The only reason, listen, let's make it clear. The only reason I'm at the top is because this is a little bit of a problem. When somebody gets 2 Kinboshis, that's an extra 4 points. So if you didn't have them, you're just kind of fucked in a general sense. But everything else kind of evens out. People downtown sure are friendly. Bad. The one positive is that underperforming guys will get a more favorable back half schedules. Yeah. It tends to end up evening out. The only thing is those Kimboshis are like huge. To be fair, this last happened in 2018. It's a legit outlier. Yeah. A hat is beating you in fantasy. If we're going to be honest, listen. Purple Starfish. If we're going to be completely honest, a hat is not beating you in fantasy. I'm beating you twice. Okay? I'm beating you twice. Okay, keep that in mind. A hat is destroying her. Hat Boy is technically my alter ego. This guy beats his wife twice. Oh no. I'm just kidding. Hat Boy is not me, I swear. I'll alter the hat's scoring formula. Stone Cold Ryan Hickey. Wait, he didn't beat his wife, did he? We are all Hat Boy. Unlock the sheet and I'll do it myself. He actually did. It was Deborah. She divorced him. Oh my fucking God, bro. There's nobody. There's nobody that you can like anymore. I swear. Everybody's just a piece of shit. At least, like, in terms of celebrities and shit. Like, it's so crazy. That's common knowledge. I did not realize that. All right, listen to me. We're going to watch day 5, but I got to piss. So give me a few minutes. What mistakes do I make? You can go change it now, but you'd have to be on camera. It's like a trap from the Saw movies. How bad do you want it? The header is sorted beneath. Wait, what's wrong with it? Wait, what'd I do? I don't even see what you're saying. Oh, you're saying this is supposed to be ahead of this. Oh. My bad. You didn't teach me well enough then. Anyway, let's watch Day 5. Day 5. Someone didn't pay attention in school. I was never taught Excel in school. I was legit never taught it. I was actually a good student. I'm surprised he gave him edit rights. I mean, who do you think marks down the score, bro? I'm paying attention, but also at my local. Nah. We didn't go through it yet. Just the one day. I took forever to get to it. I've just been bullshitting around. He gets sidetracked easily, so easily. Unironically. I had the phone up telling all the regulars I'm friends with I'm watching Sumo. You got a couple of them invested? Let's go. All right, Asanoyama. Let's fucking go, bro. Ryoden's getting demoted. I'm not even joking. He's definitely getting demoted. It's not even a question. My man is out of it. He is not the same. He's a little bit washed. It's kind of sad to see, but I'm gonna try to join the fantasy league on my forums so I can complete forms. See if they have any tech we can use. So you can compare forms. Fuji Seiyun taking Ryoden's spot. I mean, somebody's gonna have to take Hatsuyama's spot as well. Oh, so you can compare formats. I see. What's okay? He's 5-0 in Jurio right now. Hatsuyama also likely getting demoted. Like, I think Mita Kayumi's gonna feast here. Sadanomi, I wouldn't mind him coming up. They have different scoring? Well, dude. I'd be interested in hearing what their scoring is because I didn't know anybody did fantasy sumo. We created this on the fly. So if they have a different way of scoring, maybe we could implement some of those things depending on how it is. I want to do both next Basho. It makes sense. Mita Keumi with a winning record for the first time in I don't know how long. I would say probably quite a few Bashos. Because I know for a fact he did not have a winning record last Basha at all. We just ripped off Kashi Clash and made the scoring up. Yeah. They started 6 Bashos ago. I honestly had no idea that anybody did it. We just made it up on the fly here, and then if there's improvements that we can make it more whatever, this would be cool. Yeah, this is our 3rd time doing it for sure. Wild to think about. It is, but it's also the sumo tournaments, they come around pretty often, which is what makes them cool. It makes it very fun. And you post there? That's pretty sick. That's pretty interesting. Shishi versus Oshoumi. Oshoumi's been killing it. Shishi's birthday is tomorrow. I started posting in the sumo topic regularly. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I want to ask what form it is, but I feel like you're... Like, if you don't want people to know that, then don't answer that. She gets bodied, bro. Absolutely fucking clobbered. And he's too embarrassed to take the hand. His birthday wish should be some goddamn skill. That's crazy. You think you can get them to come here during Bashos? I mean, if you can, you can. If you can't, I understand completely. Has there ever been audience injuries? I'm sure. Or 350-pound men falling on the audience, probably somebody's gotten hurt at some point. Asahakoryu versus Tomokaze. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I used to be part of like a very niche forum at some point. Back in like high school, college days. Tomokaze pulls off an upset. He pulls off a bit of an upset. It was a good win. You think the Jedis protect the audience? True. True. They do use the Force. We currently have neither public signups nor formalized invites. Have to message a mod and val. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like genuinely like legit private. That's pretty sick. Asakoryu versus Midori Fuji. The little guys going at it, and they are violent. They are violent. Asakoryu gets caught. Short fight is great. Excuse me. Short fight is crazy. Hey, Midori Fuji on a 2-match win streak, man. Wait, hold on. Things are moving too quick for me. I'm not tracking it well enough. Give me a moment. They're both 2 and 3 now. 2012-ish, so over a decade ago. That's scary that you guys had to deal with that. That we were going to get Suplex City there. Imagine. Win-win for you. True. Tobi Zaru versus Nishiki Fuji. Pretty evenly matched. Toby won 3 versus Nishiki Fuji's 2 wins in their lifetime battles between each other. Damn, they're slapping the fuck out of each other. Pitbull performing with Lil Jon in September. Get tickets. I can't really imagine going to a Pitbull concert. I mean, like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Watch this again. Yeah, it sounds like this was a slap fight that was mentioned for sure. I'm surprised. I feel like maybe Nishiki Fuji does slap a lot. I feel like Toby doesn't. Damn, he was like a bowling ball into like 5 different people there. Only slapping is allowed? I mean, you could punch people probably. Abi versus Chio Shoma, and I win this no matter what, but also we all lose if Abi loses. Toby and Aura are both logging frequent flyer miles. Yeah, you're not wrong. Abi's 4-0. Chio's 2-2. Wow. Bro, is Abi dead ass gonna win it all? Like, actually gonna win? Is this his tournament to win? Chio might be hurt though. Oh no. Chio did hurt his hip. All right, well, good thing we have replacements, I guess. My replacement is Midori Fuji, who has the same amount of wins right now, but is at least going to... Oh, I think you meant when you said he hurt his hip, confirmed that he was pulling out. Roga versus Toki Hayate. Two weeks after back surgery. Okay, fair. Roga staying in bounds. I hate it here. Roga W, day 6, mark it down. So Roga wins tomorrow. I took Roga because he's good for a solid 8 wins, you know, 7 or 8 wins. And it doesn't feel good, though. It doesn't feel good. Gonoyama versus Jeremy Lin Koto Shoho. And here's the thing. Gono needs to fucking win. He needs to step it up. And this is the perfect guy to do it against. And he's going to lose anyway. I hate Gonoyama. I hate it here. I hate this whole tournament. I hate this whole... I hate Fantasy Sumo. I hate it with all my heart. He is going to do the 10 loss shit again. But this time he's going to get demoted. Great play, great move from Koto Shoho, though. Give him credit where it's due. Koto actually looks like he's doing really well the past, like, 3 days. He's in first 10 minutes ago, now he hates Fantasy Sumo. Exactly, exactly. I'm glad that you understand. Shodai is 3-1, okay? Get bodied, repeat, yeah. You got to catch him on the right tournament. Shodai has been dominant, 3-1. Oh, Fuge tried to hanka him, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuji shouldn't be this strong. Nah, that's he's that guy, man. He's that guy. He's gonna be Ozeki soon. He just never stops moving. That's his thing. He just stays moving. Like it's not over till it's over type shit. Oshoma versus Kinbozan, and there is about a 2% chance that Kinbozan can win this one. 15 and Oshoma. There's a sliver of hope for Kinbozan, only because you can't ever give somebody 100% chance to win, but because something could go wrong. But how is Kimbo so ass? How is he ranked like 10th still or whatever he is? He's strong and has better leverage being lower. That's fair. Hiradumi versus Churanumi. This should be a really interesting one. They're pretty evenly matched, I feel like, even though I think they just said Hiradumi won every matchup that they've had together. So I think that's really interesting because they're about the same size. He wins another one. You know what we can maybe add to the fantasy thing? I don't know how realistic it would be. Actually, it might not be realistic at all for like a spreadsheet for like what we're doing. But if there was a simple way to track like a streak, like say you get 5 wins in a row, you get like an extra point or something. That might be interesting. But I don't know enough about Excel to be like, hey, that should be easy or whatever. You can't even sort it? I know. This is basically me telling you, can you do this? Like, is that possible? There's no way I said it was a dumb idea. I maybe said we couldn't do it. I would never be like, that's a dumb idea, I don't think. Unless it was like really dumb. The streak thing is not a dumb idea. It's like maybe not a feasible idea. Because like Oshoma right now would have an extra point, you know, Abi would have an extra point. I think that would be interesting. But the problem with that is also like I have to keep track of it. Streaks would make Roga unpickable. True. What we could also do, which is probably easier to implement, is instead of streaks, you could have like a section that says 5-0, 10-0, we already technically have a 15-0 section, right? So if they went like 5-0, you'd get 1 extra point. If they went 10-0, you get, say, 2 extra points on that. That might be a feasible, a much more feasible idea, because then we don't have to actually track streaks, but you know, we know their record is X record, you know. Oh, I know you'd be sitting on 2 extra points. I understand that. Are you making it more complicated? Is that more complicated? It's just more added ingredients so that, if anything, I'm trying to find ways for like the bottom people to gain more points to come up. How are my picks bad? I'm in first right now. I'm trying to figure out ways where there's not so much of a gap. Are you? I guess, like, theoretically, I guess it's not doing that because the people that are 5-0 are most likely the people at the top, right? How the fuck are they getting streak points? Well, I'm just trying to figure out ways to get people extra points. Like, if anybody has a better suggestion, then fine. You and Jesus of T have the most points right this second. Okay. But I don't understand. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. I'm just trying to figure out how we can get this to be like people could get more points, because the gap is tremendous right now. And I don't want people to lose interest on day 5. Day 5 comes around and it looks like there's no way that the bottom people are ever going to catch the top people. So there has to be maybe there's a way that people can gain points for other things. You understand? Like, but I don't know how we could realistically do that. There's no hope for you? No, there's not. Thomas Washi versus Ono Katsu. I think like the 15-point gap on day 4 is bad for business because people are going to lose interest really quick. And that sucks. Like, I would prefer if people kept more interest. Trades and waivers, both of which are impossible. True. Thomas Washi, Esquire. A lot of people picked M3 Aura. That's fair. Speaking of, here he is. Versus the Tommy Fuji. This should be a good one. Thomas Fuji following Thomas Washi. Thomas Washi, Esquire. Damn. A Tommy Fuji? Not necessarily because they win. I think that's valid. I think that's very fair. I also picked people I liked as well. I really mostly just picked people I liked instead of people I thought were gonna win. But the only thing is there's just a tremendous gap. I picked Oshoma. Ichi Yamamoto versus Yoshino Fuji. The man with 2 Kimboshis. Damn, Yoshi's very impressive. He wants to try and get into the Kamasubi. He really does. Like, you could see he's really determined. We could do polls for match of the night and award bonus points based on how lit shit was. That's an interesting idea. I like that idea. That's kind of fun. I'm just trying to think of what's a way we can get bonus points so that people are not like checked out by day 5, you know. Imagine if he went 2-13 with his only wins versus Yoko's. Oh, show me does something cool in a lower ass match. Yeah, like was that Oshomi that took out Ryoden in the previous day? We could also do like yeah, I like that idea. Chat awards for the end of the tournament, like breakout star. Yes. Yes, that's very cool too. That's very cool too. I like that a lot. End of tournament awards. Like, yeah, that's a lot easier to implement than like say head to head or something instead of like fucking Roto. Or whatever we're doing. I guess this is not even Roto. Most entertaining, biggest surprise. Yeah, if we can come up with like a solid like 5 to 10 best Harry a solid 5 to 10 chat awards, that'd be cool. Definitely we could also definitely do like most likely to be demoted, right? Or worst sumo wrestler. We could do shit like that as well. And do bonus points if someone wins when outweighed by at least 30 kilos. That's also an interesting one. So we know who wins the league on the last day. Oh yeah, we would just run the polls that night. And if you're not there, then too bad. Like, sorry. You missed it. But yeah, that's a solid idea. We could have like end of tournament awards, and we can also have like we can also have I have a feeling Wakamoto Haru is not going to win the entire tournament, I'll be honest. We could also have, I also like the match of the night idea. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Who's the current smallest competitor? Vorkamoto Haru. That's why you were confused. It's Vorkamoto. 50 bonus points if your name is Abi. Wakamoto Haru versus Takayasu. Best Harry back. We can make that a daily reward. Damn, Waka. Poor Waka. Just having a rough time, man. Are those wigs or real hair? They're real hair, man. Takayasu first year show needs to happen. I also don't have him in fantasy, but I'd be super hyped if he won. I'd be super hyped. Kirishima versus Oho. Oho had the big upset on Ionishiki last day, the previous day. Is Oho bleeding? Not yet, I don't think. Hirošima's been killing it recently. 4-0. See how this goes, though. Oho stepped it up big time the day before. He almost knocked down Kirishima right there. He almost... Wait. Oho won, right? Blood magic? Yep, he bleeding. Bro, that was a wild finish. It felt like they both almost hit the ground at the same time. Ooh, yeah. He's like headbutting Kirishima a little bit, and that's why his head is bleeding. This was a real battle, man. Oho just throws headbutts despite being busted open. He's he's ECW as fuck. True. Ionishiki versus Daisho. Daisho actually 2-0 against him. Nigel McOho. Daisho 2-0 on Ionishiki. Sandman with beer can. New Jack. Ionishiki with his first win over Daisho. Huge return win for Ionishiki after losing to Oho yesterday. Danny Doring is crazy. Roadkill. What about Roadkill, man? What about Balls Mahoney? What about Axel Rotten? He gets bonus points for always making sure his opponent's safe. True. What about Mass Transit? Koto. Oh, this should be a good one too. Hakuno Fuji versus Koto Zakura. Nobody's safer than the lowest division match I sent you. True. This Final Destination is wild. You're watching Final Destination? Koto is the immovable object, I swear. Wow! Big win from Hakuno Fuji. Holy shit. Koto loses 2 in a row. get moved? Did the guy in the last boss show become a Yoko? No. He became Ozeki. Are you talking about Ainishiki? I'm very impressed with what Hakuno Fuji has been doing. AKA Haku Oho. Should show up in aviators and a leather jacket and call himself Brozeki. And then start saying, take care, comb your hair. Is that what you want him to do? Oh no. Oh no. Poor Takanosho. This poor man is 0-4. And he's got to face Onosato. What? What? Wait, Onosato won? Wait. Can I have a replay, please? Wow, that was really impressive. That was incredibly impressive to keep his feet in. Look at that. What a fucking move. I mean, Takanosho definitely worked his ass off there. But man, what incredible footwork. Like, that was fucking insane. I thought Onosato lost back to back, and he did not. That is very skilled. That's why he's the Yokozuna. Hosh versus Wakataka Kage. He's fought well for 2 tournaments now, but his opponents are the best of the best. Yeah. But when he gets bumped down, he's gonna be a hell of a fantasy pick. Because he's suddenly gonna be fucking ridiculous. Run Takanosho versus Shishi and let him feast. Hosh, come on, baby. Damn. He was like a fucking bull there. He was literally like a fucking bull. So, like, we're not doing it now, but what would you call the match of the night here? Onosato versus Takanosho? Because that was fucking crazy impressive. That was just a beast, man. He called them rank and filers. That seems so disrespectful to the guys. Oh, Kirishima versus Oho, sure. That was a really good one. So that was that, and you guys got to watch it on HickFlix, a HickFlix exclusive. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Wow. What a change in the leaderboard. First of all, insane name. Oh, you sorted it? Lego hair is insane. At the top of the leaderboard, we have a brand new leader, someone who hasn't led since day 15 of the very first fantasy tournament that we did. It's Jack. Jack with 46 points. 46 points, absolutely killing it. Tied for second is me, Winter Soldier, and Jesus of T. But 1 point behind us is Juanito, who's only 2 points off the lead. Juanito going absolutely ballistic. Like, this is a man that had no chance on day one, is now healthily in fifth, 2 points off the lead, and didn't even I don't believe Juanito's ever watched Sumo. Donkey is right behind him with 35 points. We should make Kimboshi only 1 point. Donkey right behind with 35. Down Lemur with 34. Hat Boy with 32. And then there's a three-way tie with 31 with Up Lemur, Purple Starfish, and Demon Eye Shark. Why don't you be more hat-like? You're only a point behind Hat Boy. But I could see some things shifting, especially if we started doing things like Match of the Night and things like that. That would be pretty sick. It's a solid idea. We'll have to like revisit this and like figure it out. But we can maybe like vote on Match of the Day and then vote on, we would do it after every day. So we would have done that twice today. But we could do things like that, you know? Really figure it out. Match of the night. Yeah. I don't know. I like that. I like that a lot. But the leaderboard, very interesting. Jack, me, Winter Soldier, Jesus of T, and Juanito in the top 5. Race to the bottom. We cook. You are cooking, my friend. You are. Did you sort the entire sheet? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. But the Rikishi leaderboard that you so aptly fixed, I fucked it up, I think. Strong mountain. Fuji is a strong mountain. Yes, they're the only undefeateds at the moment. That was exciting. That was fun. And on Monday, I don't even know if I'll even have time to play anything else because It might just straight up be sumo because I think sumo, like I think it's gonna be 4 days because I won't be here tomorrow, unfortunately. My mother is coming over tomorrow afternoon, so I won't be able to stream. But that was very, I don't know, sumo's just super fun to watch. Okay, we got it to work. Let's play. Let's play Ironclad, I guess. Why not? Why is this censored? Magic baby. Mm, 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 mm. I don't want to go to the left because then I'm gonna be stuck taking 3 elites, including the burning elite, and then I'll probably fucking lose. So we could take 3, or we could take a shit ton of fires. So I'm cool with this. Let's go grab ourselves some money. Got coming in. But yeah, sumo's been really fun to watch again. I'm very excited to be able to watch sumo with everybody. I think it's very, very fun. All right, we got through that fight, but we did lose a hefty amount of health. We're going to take an uppercut here because uppercut is just super strong. Disarm is very good too, though. But I mean, like, you know. I think we just remove a card here. Oh, yeah, we definitely remove a card. We get rid of that curse. I forgot I had the curse. I also have a ton of money anyway, so we're good. Money I got coming in. I'm happy being 1 point back right now. Yeah, 1 point back is not too bad. Honestly. Being a point back in this situation, I wouldn't be upset. I'm also the only person in the stratosphere of Yoshi pickers. Yeah. Yeah, it's especially impressive that you're only a point back and you don't have Yoshino Fuji. Win strat. money I got coming in. Wind strat is working. I mean, it definitely works. Kind of think I want to take armaments. I'm not like very excited about that, but I don't really like the other choices. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. I think I want to take Mercury Hourglass because long term that's going to help me out the most, but Strike Dummy kind of really good here. Solves a lot of my damage issues in Act 1. Mommy R.E. can't take a little model hands off me. Like every strike is worth 9 points. Though I'm going to probably remove a strike right now. Yo, Airdom was good, buddy. How's the run going? We just started. Grabbed an uppercut, grabbed an armaments. Feeling pretty okay about it. Facing Guardian. At the end, obviously, not even close to the end right now. Think about taking Mercury Hourglass, but Strike Dummy has its merits. But I'm about to remove a strike. Mercury Hourglass helps in general. It helps in every fight just about. Strike Dummy somewhat solves damage issues though. Do you think they're too expensive for what you get? I mean, that's valid. I'm just thinking they both help though, because I'm about to potentially take on 3 elites. Though I don't have to, I can just go this way. Emo, remove Firepot. I definitely want to remove for sure. Especially after everything that we were talking about the other day. Hemo does solve our damage issues, and it's on sale, which is nice. I'm definitely gonna remove. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with that. I'm down with that. Get around the world romancing girls that dance with girls. You deny me. Oh, I just realized the music is not on YouTube here. Let's do that. Is there another shop? No. Unfortunately, no. The other shop is over here. You say pass on this? I like to always do it once. At least when I have health. Because you never know. Yeah, there's a rest here. I'm not super worried about it. It's more like, what am I willing to really lose here? Because I don't want to lose too much. I would definitely do at least 1. If I did 2, we'd be down to 48, which is still reasonable. I do have very good pots, true. Your self-respect. What does that mean? Okay, let's do once, Twice. Okay, Gremlin Horn. Beautiful. Take those all day. Oh. That was worth, yeah, I agree. I agree. Why you want to do me like that? I'm probably going to use the fire potion in this fight. I don't think it's worth using the cultist potion. Probably use fire, but not cultist. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The cultist potion more for like the other ones. But I gotta do 21 on this. I cannot. Come on, pay attention. Oh wait, is this 21? Am I? No, it's not. Stupid. I am very unhappy with the Kyle Tucker news. I am extremely unhappy. But it is what it is. Okay, I didn't have to use my potions, but only because I couldn't really. Bro, you cannot say that. Respectfully, you can't say that. Headbutt seems decent. Well, bottled lightning, I could bottle armaments. Even though it's not upgraded. You say pass? Oh, pass on the cards. We could eventually upgrade armaments. Did he actually post an AI video? He couldn't even record it himself? Yes, it would definitely be my first upgrade for sure. It's probably my first upgrade anyway. So there's an argument for uppercut, I think. I don't really want to bottle it. Getting a bottle right away sucks. That's like a very disappointing. I'm trying to convince myself to bottle the armaments. But it feels like it's really not worth it. But later, yeah. Yo, Aerodom, you have a good night, buddy. I really don't feel like bottling this. It sucks. I think I want the headbutt. I almost want the headbutt and then to pass on the bottled lightning. I think I have to rest here too. Which Final Destination are you watching? I'm gonna take headbutt. Bottled lightning. Bloodlines. Is that new? I'm assuming that one's new. Bro. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it. It might be hot. In the yellow bitch. Getting devilish. I think I gotta rest here. I don't really want to, but I think it's just smart. Let's be smart. Let's take the cultist potion. I gotta chop in the car. Load up the choppers like it's December 31st. Bitch, I'm Red Fox. Should have checked my deck first. But I'll put uppercut on the top of the deck. It's fine. There. I'll let you key to speak. So we block 10 here. Maybe I should have blocked more there. I'm not sure. Okay, we got him down. We got Centennial Puzzle, which is nice. We have a Cleave, which is okay. Bullet the more that bitch gon' bang. I think I can take the Shrug It Off here. The question is, can I take on the Elite? And the answer, I believe, is no. Because of a motherfucker named Irvin. I mean, I hardly think that he really matters in the grand scheme of things. Let's be real. Can I take on the Elite for real? What do I want to upgrade if I'm going to upgrade shit? Uppercut, armaments, emo. I agree. I think it's more on Otani than Magic. A lot more on Otani. I feel like I really want the Elite. I feel like the answer is to not take the Elite. All right, we won't take it. We'll be smart. Toxic Egg. God. I wish I would have gone for the Elite now, kinda. I think I'm gonna upgrade armaments first. We bash here? Do we bash her? Yeah, we'll bash. So we've taken 3 in this fight so far? So that wasn't too bad. We gained some... We got a strength pot, which is really good. There's an argument for Twin Strike now with that. Because of Kershaw. Wait, Kershaw's going to be playing? In the WBC? I thought he was retired. How does Kershaw, in his late 70s, make the team? No, I haven't seen their pitching, actually. I've seen their hitters. Their hitters are sick. I don't remember seeing the pitching, though. Is Skeens on the team? Jared Jones? They gotta have good pitchers. They have to. Let's skip that card. We're gonna upgrade the uppercut. Bednar, Holmes, Jax, Nolan McLean, Miller, Ryan, Skeen, Scooble. Yeah, their pitching is insane. You think Joe Ryan and Logan Webb are mid? Joe Ryan's really good. I think you're underrating Joe Ryan. He's very good. Logan Webb isn't bad. Logan Webb's a really strong, like, 5th starter. I said they were good. Can you read? Yeah, but the way you said it was like, I guess they're okay. You know, like that kind of thing. They're very good. Like, it read very dismissive. They have 4 starters? Skeens, Scooble, Ryan Webb. You're forgetting Clay Holmes is a starter now. Technically. Bednar, Jax, and McLean and Spire all kind of ass. You think Jax is ass? Holmes is a reliever in that pen? He's a reliever in my heart. That's for sure. Police. This, I'm on the fence about. I could lose to the mushrooms. I could also beat the mushrooms. Healing wouldn't be bad. Whatever, we have a potion. We could use a potion here. Alright, we'll draw some cards. This is getting awkward, but it's okay. We get full block here. Oh, I forgot about Gremlin Horn. I'm gonna walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. How much is this weakening him? That worth it? I guess it's just better to kill, right? We have enough to kill? Okay, I didn't realize we had enough for lethal there. I won't even hurt myself. We'll just attack. I keep thinking today is Friday. I mean, I know it's midnight. That's because you're not going to be doing anything tomorrow because my mother's coming. You don't have work in a few hours, so you still have to work tomorrow? I assumed you just took off. Stable off. You fell off? Why? Because I've been in the lab with a pen and a pad trying to get this damn label off. I ain't having that. There ain't gonna be nothing after that, so give me one more platinum plaque. Fuck rap, you can have it back. Still on the clock? On the clock. Tubbsy was good. You did miss Sumo. You did miss it. Oh, you're off on Monday? She's leaving on Monday, right? Please? Respectfully. Tubbsy was good, buddy. How you been? I want True Grit and Battle Trance. I want both. Built a piece of furniture, made a drink, and now I'm here. What furniture did you build? Oh, you moved a couple weeks ago? Let's go, dude. Congrats. Congrats. How do you like the place? True Grit, Battle Trance. I'll take the Battle Trance. Let's go, dude. That is pretty electric. Okay, that guy's dead. Easy. Oh my god, an Offering Plus? Now I wish I had taken True Grit instead of Battle Trance, I think. I'm not sure. Offering is amazing, though. I'm glad you have your own private bathroom. That does sound fucking dope. Sometimes you just need to, you know... You just gotta get it out, man. I think I'll upgrade Bash. Crazy. I don't know. I think I'll upgrade Hemokinesis, actually. Hemokinesis is just good. I really don't need this armaments at all. At this point. We couldn't have known this, but... No, no one cares. Honestly, I forgot that even happened. I completely forgot that happened. Holy shit. You just upgraded every fucking card. Got them all like, ooh. So it really doesn't matter? No, it doesn't. Especially after what the Dodgers did. There's no reason to really give a shit about anything else, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to use Uppercut here instead of shelling him up because I want to make him weak for the... Okay, I did the math wrong there, sort of. I thought he'd be weakened for the next turn when he is shelled up. I'm gonna put the defend on the top of the deck. Fine. Worth taking the 2 there for sure. No block cards. We just gotta pray that 2025 Mookie is the new norm and Freddy breaks his foot again and Glasnow's arm explodes and Otani never pitches again in his life and Suzuki's a total bust. I mean, a lot of those things are very possible. Like, a lot of those things are genuinely possible. So, perhaps a little unreasonable to expect that, but also possibly reasonable to expect that. You know what I mean? Squale. It might sound unreasonable to expect that, but all of those things are possible. Missing the playoffs seems impossible, I'll be honest. Weakening is worth it to take an extra couple damage that I otherwise wouldn't have. We got this shit in a lockout coming. I know, man. I feel you. The total lifetime spend of the Royals. The funny thing is, the sad part is, I don't know if you're just making a joke or if that's a real stat. That's crazy to say, but I really don't. I really can't tell if that's a joke or if that's just straight up real. Because I could see 400 million in payroll being the lifetime spend of the Royals. I'm actually not going to attack here. Now I'll attack. Okay. GG's. Trash. Trash. Straight trash. Though Juggernaut could be useful. Nearly 600 million after the luxury tax. Dude, unless the players union agrees to a salary cap, which they honestly should. But make it a fair salary cap like in the NBA, where they're actually going to end up getting paid more money with a salary cap. Otani gambled. I mean, like, it's been pretty proven that he didn't. Unfortunately. It's all good. 2.4 over the last 50 years in payroll. Much higher than I expected. That is higher than I expected. 400 million seemed a little too low, but it also felt like, hey, it's a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if 400 million was the number like the Rays have spent. Obviously, that doesn't hit as hard because they've only been around since '98, but it's interesting. Lifetime ban? Bro, Pete Rose doesn't even have a lifetime ban anymore. How crazy is that? The Razors spent 1.6 billion? Wow. That's shocking. What about the Marlins? I'm leaning towards Juggernaut here. Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Show up. Up to about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my account handles that. I'm gonna take Juggernaut. And if they offer me a Pandora's box, I'm gonna take that. They did not. They have offered me shit. $2 billion over the last 40 years. In one season, they're spending a third of the lifetime raise salary. That's stupid. Deferred money is stupid. I think deferred money is fine in terms of like, say, somebody gets cut or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they kind of do in the NBA in a sense. I think that's okay. I think that's how the Bonilla deal was too, right? But yeah, paying guys like deferred money straight out the gate, it's ridiculous. Like Cal Raleigh Juice, in exchange for the Dodgers not getting penalized. I cannot imagine that this is going to end well. Truthfully, I think that they are going to get penalized, and it's going to be crazy. I really don't want either of these. I really don't want Black Blood, but I might have to just take Black Blood. Black Blood, actually, it's not honestly that bad with Hemokinesis and Offering. I didn't grab Exhume, though. Maybe I should have. Then the Trash Can Astros. I don't know, man. He is hated because he goes to sleep a lot. That is true. Buying a three-peat is worse than cheating to win one. Not really. Part of the rules, man. It's the way baseball works. Like I wouldn't say it's worse than a trash can thing. I'm sorry. The rules also say you can't gamble, but Shohei out there. Bro, but Shohei was proven that he didn't know what was going on. Shohei was genuinely a victim. If anything, you should be more mad that they're advertising gambling everywhere if you're going to bring up gambling. Because the constant advertisement of it is insane. All over baseball broadcasts. Did his money boy take the fall for him? No, like if you go and read it, it's actually like pretty obvious that Shohei had nothing to do with it. I'll go ask Gronk. I also would have said the same thing. I would have been like, I really believed it for a long time that Shohei did do that. But like legit, I was like reading about it and reading all about it, reading it, and I was like, it really seems like he didn't. Do I need the energy? I don't think I do. I think I need... I'll take the black blood. Ipe sacrificed him for Shohei's PR. Sacrificed himself. Teoscar should be banned? Why? I am for real. Just because. Blake Snell is ugly? Chill. I like Blake. He's messaged me on Twitch before. We had a conversation, he and I. He was really nice. All that money and he can't buy a fucking jawline? Look, there's enough people getting plastic surgery. We don't need to encourage more of that. I need a rupture. Who can't pitch more than 4 innings? You're tripping, bro. You're crazy. It's gender affirming surgery, not plastic surgery. There's nothing wrong with gender affirming surgery. I more was referring to Hollywood and the amount of like weird, uncanny valley looking people that all look identical. It's kind of crazy and creepy. Boys go crazy. Fernando Valenzuela was mid. I mean, unironically, yes. Shockwave Plus? Sure. Like a Yonkers yuppie? Is Yonkers yuppie-ish? So much damage that I just took. So much damage. Okay, I definitely shouldn't have done that, what I just did. How far are you from Yonkers? I live in a different state, so pretty far. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I lost a lot of respect for Kyle Tucker, I'll be honest. I never respected him in the first place. Why did I take a Juggernaut? I really don't even know what I was thinking here. Not that it has made a difference, but... You for sure live on Long Island now? I would rather get my testicles cut off than live on Long Island. Fuck Manfred for sure. Anywhere in Jersey is closer to Yonkers than Long Island is. But when did I say I was nearby Long Island? I never said that. I'm nowhere close to Long Island either. I'm even further from Long Island than I am from Yonkers. You're not going to catch me in a logical fallacy when there is none to catch me in. You live in Buffalo easily? I still don't live in New York. Are people from Yonkers stupid? I don't think I know a single person from Yonkers unless you count Jadakiss, but I don't know him personally. Buffalo, New Jersey, you wouldn't have heard of it? Would you say Yonkers has some Ralphs is insane? Oh, man. I think I have to remove a card here. I really want Ornamental Fan, but I'm not sure it's worth it. They're not gonna close, dude. You're dreaming. You're legit dreaming. I take it, shrug it off. I take good instincts. For every dollar you're spending over the cap? No, that's terrible. Run the cap just like the NBA. That's it. Players get 50% of the revenue share, which is more than they're getting currently in the MLB. In baseball, they get less than 50%. They get like 48% or something, or 47%. So they're actually losing money as a result of not having a cap. They wouldn't have a pick for 699 years. I'm going to take an energy potion. Do I just take a body slam at this point? Nah. It's because baseball doesn't pay you for like your first 6 seasons. Yeah. That is true. I mean, wouldn't you trade Gavin Lux? Them trading Gavin Lux is not impressive. I know you're not saying it's impressive, but I would also trade Gavin Lux. They're on BS minimals? Yeah, they are. Also, fuck Max Muncy. Now you're just being mean to just be mean. Okay, that didn't really do... I guess I forgot about the frail. Yeah, man, throwing them bones. Okay, that worked. I got lucky there. At first, I'm like reading this and I'm like, what is he saying? You're so fucked up, dude. I was like, what is this man talking about? So music got the trunk of their car. That shit amazed me. Show him something. They're cool, but they're crazy. But his life alert be out of reach. Bro. I have to rest here, man. It's so hard. Donna Kelsey, what the fuck? I'm assuming you just started the first episode, or you just turned on the first episode? Because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to say anything. So Vork is a Traitors fan and also a Secret Survivor fan. Even though he likes to pretend he's not. Interesting. 34. How would you guess this? Well, you knew who Chicken was. You knew Chicken's last name. And you also are talking about a random ass contestant on Traitors. It is quite clear I'm onto you. Why the fuck in the first place? Wait, so did you watch the first 3 episodes? Because we didn't watch today's episode, but... And I know... You've had the flu. Okay. There's a lot of weird shit that involved with the Donna Kelsey thing. First of all, I had no idea who the fuck she was. It took me a few minutes to realize, like, who the hell she was. Why is she even on there? She didn't even feel like she belonged there. She was quite clear in the fact that she felt like she didn't deserve to be there. Which... she probably didn't. Much rather find a menage and everybody talking crazy how they AK spit. To a fucking 4? I mean, she's one of the most famous people on Earth, though. The ring around Saturn. She could be famous and still have a weird face. I know. That's why I said that. Because whatever she looks like doesn't matter. She's still one of the most famous people on Earth. And that's why she's on the show. I mean, that's why she's so famous that her mother-in-law makes the show. You know what I mean? They like these spliffs, and that coke will get you a long time. Like America Online rises awoken. I'm just liking. So many wounds. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this. I did. Secret Trader. This show jumped the shark. This show jumped the shark in the second season, almost, basically, kind of. The first season was a hit, and they're lucky because Suri was on. If Suri wasn't there, things may have been very different for the entire history of the show. I know that you don't like Suri, but I'm not joking. Like, the show would not have taken off in popularity as much if they didn't have somebody as smart and talented as Suri on their first season. Because it would have been kind of a disaster otherwise. Like, they're lucky a traitor won the show, giving credence to the fact that, like, a traitor can win, and they're lucky that they picked her as one. A professional reality shower isn't talent. I mean, that's not her profession, though. No. No matter how much you say it's her profession, it doesn't make it her profession. And also, it kind of is a talent when she's that good at it. Tom Sandoval over. Tom Sandoval is a professional reality TV shower, or whatever you just called her. That's bad. That man is that's where things are rough. A professional reality grower, true. But, like, traders as a concept is incredibly flawed. Because every single time we watch it, every single season, the entire way that the show works, and it's a little weird that, like, people maybe don't recognize this. But the way Traders works is, hey, this person won their show. This person's really, really good at reality game shows. Let's get them out. So then you're stuck with, you get through the first third of the show, the season, and all the really interesting contestants that may have otherwise kept your interest in the show, in the season, they're all out. And if they're not, that likely means that they're the traitor. So then in the next third of the show, you're able to figure that out if you're smart. The only problem is the people that are left are all the dumb ones. So it doesn't always work out that way. But if you have a semblance of intelligence and a guy like Boston Rob is not voted out in the first, like, 4 or 5 episodes or killed, then you have to assume, like, if he's not killed, you have to assume, if you have any semblance of logic, this guy is a traitor. So and then in the end, you're kind of left with the bad traders, and you're kind of left with the bad players, because anybody who's halfway smart gets voted out right away, gets thrown out right away. And the other problem is they don't have a ton of smart players. If they had a ton of smart players, then that concept wouldn't happen, because those players would band together, those players would go at each other, like, those players, it would be whatever. But on this season, they called them the game players or something like that. And there's 6 of them. There's 3 people from Survivor, 3 of the best survivors that have ever played. And then there's, I think, 3 from Big Brother. And supposedly, I don't watch Big Brother, but supposedly those 3 are like 3 of the best that have ever played Big Brother. And so I think there's 18 people on the show, and you only have 6 of them that are the game players, and then you have 6 of them that are the housewives, and then 6 that are just from random places. The balance is off, so the game players are at a massive disadvantage because all the housewives and the other idiots have to do is band together and get them out. I'm not saying that's what happens, but I'm saying that it's a giant flaw in the game. Simba? Oh yeah, I remember her. The best part of Traders ever was the woman who kept crashing out and telling people they were fucking stupid to their face. Well, that's what they're really trying to do. So like Traders as a game is flawed. Traders as a show is entertaining because they don't want it to be like this crazy gameplay show, which is why they do it in the format that they do it. And instead they want these crazy characters, which is what makes it like entertaining. Kate the Goat. Yeah, Kate is extremely entertaining, extremely interesting. And she was on what, 2 seasons, maybe 3? Like they keep bringing her back. So maybe she was on all 3. I don't remember, but like they keep bringing her back because she's really fun and she's entertaining. And that's really what they're looking for as opposed to good gameplay. So if you're watching Traders for good gameplay, you're not going to get it. You're going to get really impressive early gameplay. But you're not going to get really impressive like endgame shit. Except for season 1 with Suri, and that's what made it such a hit, was that Suri was so fucking good. You found a new reason to hate the Dodgers. Tell me. Better slip you an Ambien. Maybe I save my money. Or Calcum not really super useful here. This kunai would have been great, but I don't have the money for it. That's crazy. I did not know that. Yeah, for the big city. I'll take the vulnerable potion, I guess, just in case. I don't want to take another shockwave, do I? I don't think so. Maybe? So now you're white too? So you went from being black to being black and Filipino to now being black, white, and Filipino? Is that what you're saying? Or are you assuming that your dad would have been white? How did you get white from that? Because you said, I'm sad my dad's black because I would have been a hot ass white and flip mix. I guess that's assuming that your dad would have been white instead. Principal owner of the Los Angeles. Okay, I shouldn't read this. Oh, if he was white. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Sorry, I was confused. Imagine that. For all my sons. It would have been gangbusters out here. Why can't you be a hot ass black and flip mix? Why you gotta put yourself down, man? Because America. Oh, fair. Can't argue with that. All right, I will take the shockwave. Fuck it. I don't know. Do I really need another shockwave? It seemed really stupid to grab, probably. Yeah, I didn't need a second shockwave. I forgot I had uppercut. Shit. Imagine that. That is true. That is a good point. Hand in hand. That's why you got into neurosciences and anthropology, anthropological studies. It's crazy. I have so much block, yet I take so much damage every fight. It's because I don't have enough energy. I need barricade, actually. You got into sandwiches with mayonnaise. Come on, man. Diamonds and pearls. I actually don't get what you mean by that. Actually, I genuinely don't know what boats that have no flags mean. I'll discuss stocks for fun. Oh man, I'm dead here. I tried to do too much here. You haven't actually experienced what I experienced thing, even though the hybrid is... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a really good point. It's like almost even more unfair to them. as a result of that. But I'm not, and I'm also... Somehow survived. Whetstone is actually super useful here. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm nice to all of my friends. Regardless of race. Bag of prep, very useful to me right here. This is just full block, so... Might be my least favorite player in baseball. Why? I don't personally like Kike, but I'm curious why. Damn, dude, where the fuck is that? Good instincts. Okay. Good instincts is the only fucking card that's keeping me afloat. Oh, I meant to use one of the strength potions here. I guess it's a little late, but I could still do it. Okay, you're dead. Lone Star Beer? I don't even know what that is. Actually, it's like not hard to figure out what that is, to be fair. It's kind of obvious, but I've never tried it, is I guess what I should have said. I don't know if they sell that here, actually. I guess they probably do, because I think I've seen it in stores. Oh. Okay, we're taking damage. What a surprise. They have a lot of crap beer distributors. No matter how much you guys want to believe that I live in Long Island, I don't. Lamborghini doors on that Escalade. Going both ways. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I'll give it to you just how you like it, girl. We're gaining a little sustainability, I guess. We're just not just not great. Like, there's still so much more to do here. Here is gonna help us. Do we take another offering? Holy. How does that help our sustainability? Seeing bread plus is nice. I need a dark embrace. That's what I need. Rupture, dark embrace, barricade, feel no pain. All of these would be great. Did I get this cheddar bamamba, bread of the drama, seta. It's really hard for me to pass on an offering, but it's also the reason that I'm dying. And I don't know what to do. Seeing red plus is really good too, though. Fuck it, I'm gonna take the other offering. We're just gonna be okay. Would he have nutted? Honestly, I wasn't really that impressed with that. I'll be completely honest. I don't know which one is Jake Doyle though. Was it the guy getting thrown? Was it the guy getting power bombed, or was it the guy doing the head scissors? I mean, or was it the guy doing the power bomb? The guy who yeeted the guy? Okay, that was more impressive. Would I have nutted? Nah. I mean, maybe. Remember Jack Evans? He was crazy. Let's get a rest before this. Wrestling down bad right now. It had a good run. Teddy Hart? I remember him being teamed up with Roderick Strong. I'm gonna do the strength potion. I can sort of take my time here, but also sort of not really. Do I have to hold the shockwave? I might have to hold that. I guess I can use one. Nah. We'll just wait. Problem is we have like no scaling. We just block a lot, or at least a decent amount. A lot might be overselling it. Fuck, I didn't want that to happen. Is every card upgraded? No. Almost. Where's a door? Who's Jackie Fargo? It sounds really familiar, but I don't remember. Judge's contract is now a bargain. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, it turns out it was a bargain from the start. If we're being honest. I would have never said that, but then he had the season where he hit like fucking 60 something home runs, and it's like, wow. 20 million per year less. Insane. That's actually so insane. We gonna be alright. Dirty Dutch Mantel. Remember when Dutch was, I think he was like the head of TNA, right? My life. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have not known Jackie Fargo, I'll be honest. How we do it isn't something Cornette would have named a mid-carder. True. I gotta deal as much damage as possible here. I guess I don't have to, but it would be smart to. Okay. The Leviathan, I remember that. I remember that. Oh boy, we're taking a lot of damage here. I don't know if I can make it. Listed in the Street Fish Show. Okay, we're taking 2 here. Oh my god, why did I have to draw impervious then? Fuck. My own fault. Yeah, I just lose here. Jeez. He gave a goated promo in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Did he? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head out because I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go hang out with my mother. I will not be here for the stream tomorrow, unfortunately. That's two less we gotta worry about is insane. It's actually so unhinged. Party time. This guy's obviously not sleeping. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate watching Sumo with you guys. 9-0 by the next time you stream. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of Sumo, right? So next Monday, probably not going to be... Because we'll have Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. We're going to have 4. So I likely will not be streaming any Slay the Spire on Monday. Probably going to be straight up all Sumo. So that'll be fun. I'm not going to bother rating anybody. Let's just enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your night. And enjoy your weekend. I appreciate everybody chilling and hanging out. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Good luck, everybody in Sumo. Jack at the top of the leaderboard, chilling, doing his thing up there. You guys enjoy yourselves. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I'll see you guys back on Monday for Sumo. Good night, everyone.